So it's been just under a year, I believe, since this game was revealed, and therefore also just under a year since we wound up doing that initial Pokemon essay, which is currently like my highest viewed video on my on my channel. Interestingly enough, I do like the Oh, I thought you were saying about the freaking Legends Arceus for a hot second for that artwork being pretty cool. I guess you meant for the stream screen. I appreciate that. I made it myself. It was an interesting task. Anyway, the Thingamabob is out now. Anybody that's been around this channel a little while knows knows that I've had very mixed feelings and I've had a lot of worries about this. You can't. So anyway, after Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, when early versions of that got leaked, I heard about how people were saying that the title screen, opening cinematic, soundtrack, credits, closing cinematic, and post-game were all behind the day one patch. And I wanted to find this out for myself, so we did a playthrough of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl without the day one patch. And turns out it wasn't completely true. The graphics were not the graphics. The credits were not the graphics. The credits were not behind the day one patch. The credits were something available without the day one patch. All the other stuff was true, but the credits were available even without the day one patch. So I had misinformation. I'd heard incorrect things. So ever since then, ever since freaking BDSP, I kind of no longer trust freaking Pokemon day one patches. So you might notice my Switch is disconnected from the internet, because just like BDSP, I want to see for myself firsthand if there's any content behind the day one patch, or if that was just like a one-off BDSP thing. I don't trust what I hear anymore from freaking what people are saying when it comes to stuff like that. Wait, the credits weren't included, your entire point is valid. I know, right? Oh man, my throat is a little bit on edge today, so apologies for that. What the heck is this? The beginning of a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game? Most notably Super Mystery Dungeon? What? This is how it's starting. So yeah, I don't trust freaking what I'm hearing anymore. So nowadays my perspective is I'm gonna go in there and find out the truth myself firsthand, and y'all can freaking join me on this journey of finding out what is the case here. Yeah, my whole 2-hour video doesn't matter anymore. Like, that's what it freaking reminds me more of. I knew that there was another game that it reminded me more of, but I couldn't put my finger on it. Link, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. I recently freaking used a Breath of the Wild in-store demo that was finally available for you to play again instead of being behind a glass case. And I freaking bugged Link the hell out of bounds so that the next customer who came and played the in-store demo for Breath of the Wild would find Link in a freaking out-of-bounds place where unless they have adept glitch knowledge, they wouldn't know how to get out. And that freaking cracks me up. Anyway, welcome to my realm. Located beyond both time and space. I know it's evil. It is well that thou art here. Oh, formal speak. Very formal speak. Also, when it came to this game, I was debating about just, like, repurposing my freaking Pokemon BDSP layout, which was essentially this, into a Legends Arceus layout. But I eventually came up with this. And it does mean that the camera is shrunken a little bit to 4:3 rather than 16:9. But you get the full game, so it is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. I know that I do know that the correct pronunciation is supposed to be like Arceus. I don't care. Arceus sounds cooler to me. Now, I wish to know thine appearance. You can't tell? No, interesting. I think we're going. Oh, geez, what is going on with my throat today? This is what freaking the past year of my Pokemon video essay being up and covering some Pokemon stuff on the channel has done to me. Apparently, we're going with the freaking Dawn, the female trainer, because she's better. Okay, freaking fight me. Here's the thing, Dawn Lucas without hat. It looks so freaking strange, isn't it? What is thy name? My name? My name is Arceus. No, my name is Inigo Montoya. Killed my father. Prepare to die. Yeah, I have a little bit of a frog in my throat. I don't know why. I struggled to sleep last night. Freaking, this is one of the earliest streams that I've done in a while. This is at like 11:30 in the morning. I had like a class today from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. And last night, we were streaming some Assassin's Creed Unity last night. And I freaking, all is corrected as it should be. And after that, I don't know why, but I just couldn't freaking sleep. I don't know why. I only probably fell asleep maybe a couple hours before my alarm, so I was kind of like half dead earlier today, and I still kind of am. Ammonia. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call bokoblins, moblins, hinox, all kinds of things. Maybe even Pokemon. What, are we freaking whisked away from, like, the real world or something like that? Is this, like, a freaking Pokemon Mystery Dungeon entrance? Because Arceus is, like, introducing Pokemon here as if it's something that we're not familiar with, like you're being whisked away to a new world. So this kind of gives me Pokemon Mystery Dungeon vibes. Ammonia. I'm intrigued. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more. What if I don't want to find you? What if you're a little bit of a jerk? But yeah. I think it's a sequel/prequel of Gen 4, but feels like a PMD opening. Yeah, feels very PMD-like, I do have to say. I must say that. Oh, am I in the void? Yeah, I'm in the freaking void! Well, thank goodness I have my smartphone. Gosh darn it. We are whisked away from the modern era, aren't we? That has to be it. Huh. With the power of the smartphone. Oh, I don't need to find you once more, then I found you another time right now. Huh. It's a non-PMD Pokemon Isekai. I'm with it. I was reincarnated with my cell phone. Yep. I'm with it. Liking it so far. No, don't take me in. With my freaking wacky looking sandals. Where did I come from? The freaking Alola region or something? Like, well, wait, our cell phone was the Pokemon god all along? But the true Pokemon god was the cell phones we used Twitter on along the way. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? I wasn't expecting it to be an isekai. Oh, I don't like the look of the models thus far. But yeah, let's see here. Can you imagine a Pokemon game where you start as a Pokemon, turn into a human, just reverse a Mystery Dungeon? That's gotta be Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 5 or something like that. Yeah, I don't like the shading here. Are you alive? Is this like the equivalent Pokemon professor for this region? Should I just give him like my freaking oak voice thingamabob? Yeah, where did I come from? The freaking Alola region? I look like I'm freaking ready for the beach. This is why I look. What's going on over Mount Coronet? You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. Well, thank goodness, you seem unharmed. I won't do my Professor Oak voice. I'm with the music so far. Think you actually dawned from Gen 4. Oh? Huh. That could well be the case. Where am I? Why, this is Prelude Beach, of course. But also, Arceus was talking about, you'll be whisked to a land full of lots of Pokemon and such, as if we didn't know what Pokemon was. But we clearly have a Pokemon shirt on, which implies that we do know what Pokemon is. So yeah, I guess we are from the Pokemon world. I guess the reason Arceus was just saying that was for, like, the player rather than the story, I guess, or something like that. Why, this is Prelude Beach, of course. Dear me, did the shock of your fall somehow addle your memory? Must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I doubt it. And yeah, it is kind of like freaking PMD2, a beach where an opening happens and whatnot. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. I'm so short and you're so tall. Freaking life's not fair. I offer some directions. You have somewhere around here you could stay. I don't know. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? Somehow, I guess. Yeah, I don't like the freaking shading on the starters there. I've heard that some of the graphical things have changed since the original trailers. The freaking starters don't look like they have. The starters still look like somebody just yoinked them directly out of Gary's mod or VR chat or something. Let's see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. I swear, maybe, does it look slightly better than then? I swear, this literally looks like it's from freaking either Gary's mod or VR chat. I don't know which one, but it literally looks like freaking fan imported models into one of those games, and then it was taken for Legends Arceus. Here is what is going on here. Picking a harsh one, or you're picking a bad star. You'll see. You'll see. Crew. From or Foom. Plish plash. I'd completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. I came out of the sky? Oh my goodness. And I guess they were all running completely together and they didn't separate, and now they're just like chilling with you now that you caught up to them. Why does that logo on his shirt remind me almost like a freaking of like a Team Galactic logo? Like it's a similar kind of design almost, like a similar thingamabob. I don't know. Maybe they're like maybe whatever he's affiliated with is connected to like the modern day Team Galactic or something. I don't know. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. They've been waiting for the past freaking year to show you this game. But do you even know what a Pokemon is? Oh, so you have a choice here. Not exactly. What's a Pokemon? Oh yeah, that was a thing in Gates to Infinity, wasn't it? Falling out of the sky was the opening to that. You don't. You truly have traveled a long way, haven't you? Well, these 3 here are what we call Pokemon. Very mysterious creatures, you see. Marvelous. Oh, yes, and what might your name be? My name is Inigo Montoya. So you're called Harmonia. Name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Yeah, it freaking is it's kind of a derivative term of harmonics, is what it is. And AcousticHarmonia, with acoustics meaning, you know, sound, especially in reference to music. AcousticHarmonia is kind of like the sound of music. It does have lovely meaning. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Lavinton. I am something of a Pokemon professor, you know. I'm something of a scientist myself. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 here. See you later, jerk! Oh, blasted bother! My darling Pokemon! Why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Well, off he goes. Wait, you 3, wait! Yeah, I like the facial expressions. The way the characters, like, emote is really nice. The overall graphics aren't all that crazy. The water over here looks pretty nice. There's a boat here. Move, click in the left stick for dash. Okay. So this is my, save your progress. Okay. Saving your Pokemon eventually you saved your progress. Wow. So I don't have, like, the other things yet. Is there anything that I want to... Oh, we'll learn it as we go down the line. Is there anything I want to change in settings? So it's fast by default. That's pretty nice. Oh, I'll have to see if I want to switch these around. I'll try the camera in a hot second to auto-save. I might disable it down the line. That's what I might potentially do. Dynamic range. Ratio between the loudest and quietest sound to make it easier to hear. Huh. Alright. Yeah, camera seems fine currently to me. That boat looks like a boat from Skyward Sword HD. It looks like something that would be from that. I guess there was one boat in Skyward Sword HD during the freaking Lanayru quest thingamabob. Was technically a thing. Yeah, the visuals of it aren't exactly, you know, what you might expect from a title such as this so far, but, is that my cell phone? Oh, it's a god phone now! The glowing beeping object over there. Hello, God? Oh my good gracious. I also thought you said something of a Pokemon podcast, or you could well have said that. I'm sorry I missed that by a bit. Found something that resembles a phone. He made my phone divine. Or she, I technically don't know. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. I just freaking assumed because that was the, you know, kind of voice Arceus had in that one movie, so, A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. But why? Why do you... Maybe it'll probably be explained later, I assume. Yeah, God just sent me a text. Just like real life. No, let's see here. Yeah, you probably don't have to charge it because you probably can't charge it within this world. It's probably an now mystical foot. Oh, look how down he is. Alas, yet another miss. I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. If they were, like, with you before, were they not, like, in Pokeballs, like, from the get-go before they bred up? I don't even know. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these three first. Did they just spawn in? I swear there was no Oshawott back there, and it just now spawned in. Am I seeing things? Or did I only just notice it, like, after that text box was gone? I'm losing my mind. I could have sworn I saw freaking Oshawott spawn in there. Now, that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. Look at him. Hello, Destine. How are you doing today? Crew. Oh? One over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. Cute VR chat model, yeah. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. What is it doing right now? Use clip to check that Oshawott did appear out of nowhere. Oh, well then. Plish splash. My, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. How to go about catching Pokemon. Here you are, my girl. Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. You obtained 50 Pokeballs. Whoa, that's a nice starting amount. Pokeball, a mysterious ball that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. Is it apricorns? Or is it, what's it gonna be, I wonder? Ah, but that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon So, being able to, like, shrink down is an intrinsic aspect of Pokemon itself, and it's not, like, part of the technology of the Pokemon. Well, it's a bit of both, I guess, why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though, far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Okay. Throwing Pokeballs. Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Hold down the ZR button to ready a Pokeball and take aim. You can keep moving around as you do so, so use the right stick to adjust your angle and aim carefully at your target Pokemon. Release the ZR button to throw the Pokeball. If it hits a Pokemon, you may be able to catch it. If you've readied a Pokeball but do not want to throw it, press the B button to cancel the throw. Okay. Okie doke. That does pretty good. You have to wait for your game due to shipping delay. Oh noes. Well, hopefully it doesn't take super long to come in that case. They gave 50 please, but it's not like let's go Eevee catching. Well, since you have to aim like this, I'm fairly certain you know it's something. It's probably something like that. With this line of dialogue, all Pokemon could use a minimize. So I need to like, boom, headshot. I'm sorry. So, oh, wonderful, you've caught a Pokemon. Yeah, I caught a second one now. Seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Harmonia. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. What? The freaking universe just consumed the Pokeball I threw at Cyndaquil. Are you kidding me right now? Freaking boom headshot. What the hell? You're gonna freaking... The entire universe just has to pause every time I catch one, I guess. I can hardly believe it, Harmonia. Incredible. I was too fast? I'm getting punished for my speed. I'm literally losing resources because I'm too fast. Because I'm too good at video games. But you know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap up this sharpish? Shall we? Sharpish? How what? Bam! Sniped! Well. Okay, what you think, Professor? Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. I love the facial expression. Just the so defeated. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, little girl. Oh, that look of defeat. Freaking consider yourself snippety sniped again. Whoa! What was that effect? Is that like a critical throw or something? Or maybe that was like a surprise throw? Is it like freaking Shulk's backslash where it's better from the back or something? Or what's going on here? Thank you very much indeed. What a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, Harmonia, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here now. I don't know, maybe I'll ask God. Seek out all Pokemon. Object is an arc phone, you say. If I was in this situation for real myself, I don't think I'd so readily tell, like, the first stranger I meet that I have a freaking phone to God, you know? I feel like that's the kind of thing that I'd be keeping a secret. Object is an arc phone, you say. An odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? Yeah, if you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokémon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research, containing detailed records of all the Pokémon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokémon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. I can't speak today, holy crap. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. So are you a trainer from the freaking modern era? That's isekai'd into the past? Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. I only even found out that isekai was a word, like, freaking not even a year ago. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another? Freaking infinite loop. But yeah, let's see here. How many times has Pokemon retcon the time the Pokedex was invented now? So, wait, so it was originally Professor Oak that created, like, the first Pokedex? And yeah, I do feel like the character models with the world around them don't quite fit together, it feels like. Yeah, they should have made the Pokeballs like the one in the Celebi movie where I have to wind them up before throwing. Wait, what? I've seen the Celebi movie before, but not in a very, very long time, so I don't even remember what that's like, quite frankly. What? Anne was saying those would have been cooler. Now I'm gonna have to Google it at some point here. Is what I gotta do. Also, is the game too loud, too quiet? Should I adjust the volume? I'll turn it up like I'll turn it up a few decibels here is what I'll do. I'll turn it up to like there at least, is what I'll do. Sure. You've convinced me! Yeah, you totally convinced me. Then, whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. It's pretty quiet, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll adjust it a bit more. This was adjusted for like some other games that were that had very different audio levels. In fact, I'll adjust it to, is this about good? Something like this, maybe? We have a Pokedex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then, onward to Jubilife Village! Yeah, I'm down for that. This is better, yeah. Okay, nice. Nice. Yeah, it was freaking other games have like different weird audio levels, so it was adjusted for those. Yeah, what's going on up there? Is a freaking Ultra Beast gonna come through there? Freaking Luzamine with a Nihilego. Your hub is Jubilife. That's pretty cool. I like that. Look at this place. Look at this. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe by good guardsmen. Wait, what do you have to be on the guard for? Who's keeping you safe from what? What's the threat around here? Are the Pokemon dangerous? This young lady was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing her into the village for a bit. Are we like worried about like other villages or something? Pokemon, yes, very. Oh, okay. Well then. Well then. I should risk dying in this game. What? You what now? Well, that'll certainly be something to see. A nice looking place. Like, I do still feel like overall, like, the graphics of this game do look pretty janky and whatnot. But, like, overall for, like, this area, it's pretty alright. Let's see here. This way, if you please. Okay. Jubilife Village. It's come a long way thanks to the fine people of the Galaxy Expedition Team. It is connected to Team Galactic or something, right? Probably. This road we're now on is known to the locals as... I didn't get to read that. I thought that said Canlave Ave. This village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's much to do yet, not many to do it. Was his frame rate weird for a hot second? Since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set out outside the village. Now that impressive building up ahead of us is Galaxy Hall, the headquarters of this entire outfit. I think this might be, in terms of, you know, like the village as a whole isn't too bad looking at it here, but just like in terms of like the graphical quality, I feel like this might be the least graphically impressive Switch game I've ever played. Oh, botheration, I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? Okay. Just past the bridge here, then to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. Okay. Am I getting a call from God? Your ARC phone is beeping. Someone seems to show where you need to go next. Is it gonna be my mini-map? Oh, the mini-map looks nice at least. Use the mouse button to view the map of on your ARC phone. You can consult the map for guidance to your next destination and information on your missions and requests. You'll see guidance markers when you're out exploring or running around the village. If you're not sure where to go next, stop and look around in all directions to try to spot one of these markers, then head for it. Perhaps from the Galar region, huh? That's interesting. I see the freaking Galarian wheezing thingamabob over there. Head to the Wallflower, which serves as the village canteen. One thing that I would like to say about this game here before we get like too involved in things here is like I'm going into this very, very blind. Are you nice render distance? You don't even like fade in or fade out the way that a lot of games handle render distance, so it's like something is like fading into view. No, you just straight up pop in. That's so lazy. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm going into this like super duper blind. Like I've heard like mentions of some very, very slight things when it comes to like the leaks. I haven't watched anybody like playing it earlier or anything like that. And I haven't even watched a trailer for this game in at least half a year. Like there was a freaking Pokemon Direct presentation live stream freaking thingamabob where I'll oftentimes when there's like Nintendo related like directs or presentations, I'll oftentimes be doing like a kind of reaction thing to them and a little bit of a podcast discussing the information revealed. And there was one that happened on Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Legends Arceus, and I freaking did like one of those kind of reactions and podcast thingamabobs to it. And well, let's just say it is the most freaking flamed I've gotten for any freaking video I've ever done. Like, I was judging the graphics, which still seems to have not really changed a whole lot. And, oh my goodness, freaking, the amount of people that freaking hated my guts for that. It made my, it made the people that hated my guts for, like, my main Pokemon video essay look like a freaking walk in the park experience in comparison. So that was, like, the first video that I ever had where I was like, okay, I'm unlisting this, is the thing. So that's what happened there, and ever since that happened, I lost literally all my motivation to follow any news surrounding this game whatsoever. So, like, I've heard about, like, other trailers coming out for this game in the past half a year, but I have not watched any of them, because I just did not have, you know, any of the motivation to do so, essentially. So, you know, the last time I, like, really saw Legends Arceus was probably, like, the second trailer or something like that, honestly. And it really doesn't seem like the graphics have improved a whole lot since there. But yeah, here's a spoiler. You have no clue. Maybe there are Pokemon around. Oh, for things going on around here. I think all the Pokemon will probably be like outside the gates and whatnot. You've seen someone throw a Pokeball, but then Unistar. Gotcha. I have Doom 2016 can play on Switch. They could have made something that looks better than a port of a PS4, Xbox One, PC game. Yeah, this feels like I'm playing like a GameCube game or something like that is what this kind of looks and feels like at the moment. And yeah, it does feel a little bit empty. But maybe that might also be like the goal with like the feel of it, make it feel like a little bit somber, like everyone's just you know, trying to live their regular lives as best they can within the safety of the walls and whatnot. So maybe that's the feel that they're going for. I don't know. Maybe. Hello. So wait, do you have a green mustache? Well now, what do you awfully suspicious? And wait, your hair is green as well. Like you have wait, your mustache is green, but your beard is gray, and the hair behind you is green, and the freaking straps to your head thingamabob is green. I'm so confused how this freaking, like, at first I thought that like the mustache must have just been like an accessory because it matches the color of like the thingamabob there. Like, yeah, maybe it was a fake mustache. It was just like green tape or something like that. But you can see his hair is green too. So his freaking hair is green, his mustache is green, and his beard is gray. How does this man's genetics work? Wildflowers for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Oh. So then we get the professor's assistant, Lucas, basically. Who in the world are you? And what's that bizarre garb you're wearing? A Pokemon could slice right through those flimsy excuses for clothes. For you to get in here, someone must have vouched for you. Was it Professor Lavinton? Do you two know each other? He's from a region a long way off. Not the most reliable sort, though, letting Pokemon run off and give him the slip and all. 3 more of them got away just a while ago. If I hadn't been resting up after some Pokemon drubbed me with a move called Thundershock, I'd have corralled them for sure. But the Professor, well... Unfortunately, it's just as Rice says. Wait, what voice was I doing for him? I was doing like my standard, but like sort of more formal. Fortunately, it's just as Rice says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. I was doing my old man freaking thingamabob for a second. But everything will be quite alright now. Harmonia here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex against my will. Oh, look at his freaking look of disgust! As in, she's going to join the Survey Corps? What makes you think that's a good idea? We can't just take in any misfit who wanders out of the wilderness. I'll allow it! Oh. Yeah! Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I'm the captain of the Galaxy Team's Survey Corps. You may call me Cyllene. Well then, it seems very much like the main character is from the future since we have like the phone and whatnot. Professor Lavinton has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control, and now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so, do I? Quite old enough to work for your keep, but we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow, we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite all right. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Well then. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share our meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for 3 today. Well then. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never failed to please. Oh, now he's freaking happy to serve me. Where'd you find this stranger in the first place, Professor? Ah, well, you know of that great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift. Our new friends fell right out of it. Was that a joke? He nods. Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Unlike some people I've seen in the comment section of some of my videos, now you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. Sure, they're all over the place. In the grass, in the forests, in the ocean. It's up to us in the Survey Corps to study them and figure out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Harmonia will come in. She successfully caught 3 Pokemon. 3 of them in quick order, you understand. So fast that the freaking universe consumed one of my Pokeballs. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. That's really something. Count ourselves lucky when we managed to catch a single wild Pokemon while fending off their attacks. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach went on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend here is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Captain just ordered 10 old portions of potato mochi, you know? Slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now, have your fill, Harmonia. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. Well? But yeah, that could well be the case, Mortis. Maybe. It was quite delicious indeed. You're awfully relaxed about all this. You do know that we won't get to have Harmonia join the Survey Corps unless she passes a trial. Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Harmonia's skills. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Harmonia, was it? For tonight, at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. Do I get a home or I get a room at least? But if you fail to pass the trial, we put you on tomorrow. You must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate, perhaps your death in the wilds. I assume it's just an infinite loop until you pass, though. So, also, another thing that I assumed about this game is that you'd have a team of like a 6-party Pokemon. If that isn't the case, and I freaking misdesigned this layout with the 6 Pokeballs down there, I'm freaking screwed. But I guess not too much. I could just redesign it. But Captain Cyllene's like Hisui in a way. They're both pretty harsh. Okay, it is 6 Pokemon. Good. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. Stop with the falling! I get it! And with that, I bid you both a good night. Yeah, sleep tight. Yeah, the facial expressions are good at least. Still, people falling from the sky? That's some kind of story. That is some kind of story, isn't it? Well, head to the Survey Corps headquarters you've been assigned. In an unfamiliar land. Okay. But yeah. Somebody's gonna go to bed and wake up after dreaming of falling. Yeah, I could definitely see that happening here. We're gonna be back in the void. And falling again. Right, it's gonna be freaking Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword where we have like nightmares about that and whatnot. And that's interesting there. Well, oh, look at this place. Sleep until morning in the futon in your quarters. Investigate. Just looks like you could store lots and lots of items in it. Okay, are you saying I don't just get to keep everything in my inventory? It's a jug used to store drinking water. It has a lid on top to keep debris from falling in. Oh, I took off my freaking oh! I freaking just... Okay, well. Nice fire and the sunken hearth can keep the entire room heated. Well, neat. Neat. There's sandals up there and whatnot. Yeah, freaking Toledo's my shoes. Apparently. Oh, nice freaking Nintendo 64 textures on the table. Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in the Hisui region. To read them at any time, simply press the up button to open the menu, then go to the help screen. That's literally a freaking Nintendo 64 texture. Like, this is the kind of table I would expect to see in freaking Zelda Ocarina of Time. Nice of the team members. Don't wish your toils to be forgotten. Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate. To save your progress, press the up button to open the menu, then scroll with ZL or ZR button until you reach the save screen. There's also an autosave function you can use to have your progress saved automatically. You can enable or disable autosave by scrolling to the help section, yada yada. Okay, yeah, I'll just nod at the book real quick. Yeah, yeah. The floor looks so much better. The floor actually looks presentable and good. But then this table just is a freaking that. Okay. Oh, I thought this would be like a save point. I guess it does actually want me to, go ahead and... Whoops, no freaking... save my Porgus is what I better do. Heck yeah. There we go. Let's go ahead and rest, I suppose. Yeah, big question, can you run from the beginning or do you need running shoes? You can run from the beginning. Rest until tomorrow morning? Sure. Let's do so, I suppose.